Hello, my name's Ben. Welcome to the channel. In this video, I just thought I'd do a quick review of this, which is the Badaptor. It's a device which enables you to use your existing batteries for your tools, say in my case Bosch, with other brands. So I have the Bosch to Ryobi adapter. I bought this Ryobi compressor and I didn't want to buy another battery and another charger, so found this online, available at Amazon. There's a link below for these, and it enables me to use any of my existing Bosch 18 volt Bosch Pro batteries. Okay, so let's take a look at how this works. As I said before, it's a fairly solid and robust piece of kit. All it does, as far as I can tell, is just move the position of the contacts on the battery so that they work with the contact arrangement in the other tool. So it fits in there, let's see. So it fits in there and then snaps in with a really positive lock. And once it's in there, to be honest with you, it almost looks as if it's part of the tool, the existing tool anyway. You wouldn't necessarily spot that. And then it's just as simple as sliding the batteries in. You can see here the pins are in the same orientation as the Bosch battery. That just sits in, locks down positively, and then locked it in. Bosch battery, Ryobi compressor, turn it on. Don't suppose you guys need to hear that running for the whole way, but it does. And just to prove that it's compatible with both, but obviously it's going to be because these work in the same tools, the new Procore 18 volt works as well. So yeah, and also if you go back to Ryobi, or for whatever reason you do it, you can take this out. So usable in any of the Ryobi tools. Possibly for the sake of this, I'd just leave it in and maybe get another one if I was going to use some of the tools. So as I mentioned earlier, I didn't want to get this and then have to buy a battery and a charger for it and then just have it used solely for this. Although there are a number of other Ryobi tools which I possibly will get, specifically the nail gun. The 18 gauge pin gun, that looks quite good, and it is considerably cheaper than the Bosch version. So if I can use that pin gun with the Bosch batteries, then it might be a more economic way to go in terms of, you know, costs. So yeah, that's the Badaptor battery adapter for Bosch to Ryobi. I'm filming this in my storage unit and the light's just gone out. One sec, just had to go outside to get the sensor to put the light back on. Like I said, you know, high production value here. So yeah, anyway, that was it. I was just doing a quick review on that. I was listening to Workshop Banter podcast that is done by Matt at Badger Workshop and Keith over at Rag and Bone Brown, I think. I'll put a link to their podcast and their channels in there. Definitely worth catching up with some of their stuff. Got some really good discussions on topics around woodworking. But Matt did mention, and I know that he uses a lot of the Bosch tools the same as me. He did mention he'd seen these, but he wasn't sure about them and whether or not they would damage anything or blow anything up. But because it's just moving the contacts, it doesn't appear to have any electrical or electronic devices in there. I can't imagine there's any worry of things exploding, no more than normally so with any kind of lithium ion battery. They're all pretty safe nowadays as far as I can tell. Never had a problem myself. But yeah, Matt, if you're watching this, then I'd definitely recommend one of those. And you said, you know, you were looking for some garden tools, Ryobi. You just can't beat the range of tools they do, can you? So yeah, definitely recommend it. Had it for about 6 months now, not a problem, stays in the machine, Don't even think about it. Just chuck the Bosch batteries in there and away you go. Anyway, that's it. Just a quick one. Trying to get my foot back in the door with this whole YouTube thing. And yeah, if you've got any questions or any comments, leave them below. And yeah, thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. You don't need to do that, really.